Have you ever had the feeling that someone was smiling at you, but deep down, something rang false? They seemed kind, polite, even friendly. Yet after every conversation, you walked away with a strange unease you couldn't explain. Here's the truth. Hatred almost never shows itself directly. The people who openly dislike you are usually the least dangerous. The truly dangerous ones hide their resentment behind a mask of courtesy. Friedrich Nietzsche understood this long before our time. He saw that the most powerful emotions aren't always spoken. They leak out through tiny details, behaviors, and reactions almost no one notices. Today we'll uncover 3 deep psychological signs that someone secretly hates you, even while they call themselves your friend. The third sign is the most disturbing, because it's so often mistaken for kindness. So stay with me to the end. Sign 1. Your success makes them uncomfortable. Picture the scene. You share good news. A promotion, a project, a goal you finally reached. People who truly care about you feel joy for you. They might not be perfect. They might even feel a flicker of envy, but they can still celebrate your win. Someone carrying a silent hatred reacts differently. Their smile turns stiff. Their congratulations sound mechanical. Their enthusiasm feels staged. And almost instantly, they try to shrink your success. It's not that impressive. You got lucky. Anyone could have done it. Let's see if it lasts. Nietzsche observed that some people suffer deeply watching another person rise. Not because that success harms them, but because it becomes a mirror reflecting their own limitations, and they can't bear to look. So they devalue your achievement instead of questioning their own life. This is the heart of what he called ressentiment, the inability to accept the success of others. Instead of admiring, they criticize. Instead of learning, they belittle. Instead of growing, they attack. If someone seems permanently bothered by your progress, it might not be simple jealousy. It could be something far deeper. Sign 2. They criticize you under the guise of honesty. This is one of the most deceptive behaviors of all. These people rarely attack you head-on. They just tell it like it is. They lean on lines like, "I'm only saying this for your own good. I'm just being honest." Someone has to tell you the truth. On the surface, it sounds noble, but watch closely. Their remarks are almost always negative. They spotlight your mistakes, your flaws, your failures, and rarely your strengths. Nietzsche believes some criticism doesn't aim to improve you. It aims to diminish you. And there's a telling detail. People who care about you criticize your actions. People who resent you criticize your identity. They don't say you made a mistake. They say you're incapable. You're not cut out for this. You'll never change. Notice the shift? The mistake becomes a verdict. The failure becomes a definition. They stop judging what you do and start judging who you are. That's exactly where contempt hides. Contempt disguised as frankness, resentment wearing the mask of honesty. So when someone keeps finding flaws in you, even inside your wins, ask yourself one question. Are they really trying to help me or trying to keep me beneath them? Sign 3. They secretly rejoice in your failures. This is the most revealing sign and the most unsettling. People who truly care about you hurt when you hurt. They may be clumsy. They may not know what to say, but they take no pleasure in your struggle. Someone who dislikes you operates in reverse. When you hit a rough patch, something quietly shifts in them. They become more relaxed, more present, sometimes even warmer. Why? Because your downfall reassures them. Your pain shrinks the distance they always felt between you. Nietzsche described this as a hidden satisfaction at the weakening of others, an emotion most people refuse to admit, but it's real. You lose the job and they seem strangely calm. You fail at something and they downplay your disappointment. You stumble and they look almost relieved. They won't laugh at your misfortune. That would be too obvious. They do something subtler. They simply stop supporting you. They become a spectator, watching the confirmation of what they secretly hoped for. True friends want you to win, even when your win pushes them to work harder. False friends find comfort in your defeats because your failures feed their ego. Here is Nietzsche's great lesson. Some people are comfortable with the doubting version of you, the one who fails, the one who stays small, because that version protects their own balance. But the moment you grow, gain confidence, become freer, you threaten their inner equilibrium, and that's when the truth surfaces. Not through insults, not through open conflict, but through small, repeated signs. No joy when you succeed, constant advice that only criticizes, a quiet relief when you fall. The sooner you learn to read these signals, the sooner you can guard your energy, your confidence, and your future. So tell me in the comments, have you ever met someone who seemed to like you but secretly resented you? Which sign feels the most revealing to you? The first, the second, or the third? If this helped you understand human psychology through Nietzsche, give it a like and subscribe. And remember, the most dangerous enemies aren't the ones who attack you openly. They're the ones who applaud the quietest when you succeed.